Today on SVG News, from a stop sign that's become something of a celebrity to a story that'll have you saying, "Holy ship, hold on to the poop deck because we're sailing towards some high tide hijinks."
How are you liking all these nautical puns?
Cute. Not bad.
Somewhat entertaining.
When it comes to getting the latest and greatest PlayStation console, Sony gaming fans have already had a rough go of things. The PlayStation 5 was sold out almost immediately upon release in November 2020, and when there have been restocks, scalpers have managed to make an astonishing amount of money by reselling consoles. Over the last several days, a problem arose concerning a cargo ship stuck in the Suez Canal, which nearly made for another massive PS5 delay, among other issues.
Quite a twist, huh? Bet you didn't see that one coming.
On March 23rd, a 224,000-ton container ship called Ever Given ran ashore. The massive ship blocked the Suez Canal, leading to huge detours and delays.
Multiple tugboats failed to dislodge the Ever Given. Officials say strong winds and a sandstorm knocked the ship off course.
According to the New York Times, quote, shipping analysts estimated that the colossal traffic jam was holding up nearly $10 billion in trade every day. As explained by Sea Intelligence's Alan Murphy, all global retail trade moves in containers, or 90% of it, so everything is impacted. Name any brand name and they will be stuck on one of those vessels. It turns out that one of those brand names that might have been impacted by Ever Given's accident is Sony. Specifically, an article from Business Insider has pointed out that the already fragile supply chains for many major tech companies have been strained even further.
This is the worst day of my life. This is the best day of my life.
Since Ever Given beached itself, crews have been working around the clock to get it free. Considering its massive size, this has been no easy feat. However, as of Monday, March 29th, Ever Given has been refloated and sent back on its intended course.
After 7 days of this ship blocking one of the world's most important waterways, today, finally, progress.
Hopefully this means that Sony and many other companies won't have quite as many setbacks as originally feared. Even so, any delay is a difficult setback, even for major corporations like Sony. Business Insider warns of a ripple effect from this incident, which has disrupted the flow of goods from manufacturer to retailer to customer. Because of this, Ever Given's week-long staycation may yet have unforeseen consequences for the gaming industry, especially if this accident leads to restructures in how goods are transported by sea. Last week, a weird new stream took over Twitch, one that, for a brief blip in time, had a whole community of viewers glued to the edges of their seats. The channel was called StopSignCam, and true to its name, the live feed focused on a single problematic stop sign in Salem, Massachusetts. Much like that office scene where everyone watches a DVD logo bounce around a TV, rooting for it to land completely in one corner, those on StopSignCam were mesmerized by people stopping and not stopping at the stop sign.
We have a lot of colored paper here. Why, oh why, do we keep printing this on white?
Come on!
Yeah, I know.
Sadly though, the fun had to come to an end. According to Kotaku, the stream went on a sudden hiatus last Wednesday. A few days after that, it became clear that StopSignCam, at least in its initial form, could no longer exist. As one of the channel's mods told Kotaku, viewers had apparently discovered the location of the camera and had started causing trouble for those who lived nearby, the mod said. Neighbors are more important than a stream. And just like that, StopSignCam Season 1 officially came to a close.
Bye-bye, slightly askew stop sign. Uh-oh.
For an all-too fleeting moment, StopSignCam was where you could go to see human psychology in action. Would someone obey the laws that society put in place, or would they blow right by the stop sign and stick it to the man? As Kotaku wrote, hilarious antics made their way onto the cam too, after citizens discovered its location. Those hoping to garner a quick bit of fame, quote, made StopSignCam cameos in which they did backflips, danced, dueled each other with lightsabers, and performed all sorts of other stunts. Fortunately, while the first StopSignCam location has been given the axe, those who wish to watch more rolling stops aren't completely out of luck. At last check, and just as promised by the channel's creators, a second location is now officially online, and it looks every bit as entertaining as its predecessor. Roughly 1,000 viewers are already tuning in to see who will heed the sign's request and who will outright ignore it.